I feel horrible for people who get sucked into them. It's okay to lose money. It's not okay to do what they do. And welcome. Welcome. Am I good? Am I live? Am I live? Am I good? Am I live? Am I good? I'm live. I'm live. Ladies and gentlemen, swing trading scam services, how to spot them, how to fix them. We're going to go through that and show you the list of things how you can improve yourself for 2019, the solutions for them. I am Mark Melnick, and this is the Newsbeat Show. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Newsbeat Show. So many interesting things to talk about today. We're going to talk about swing trading scams and solutions to them. And does this sound familiar to you as with a list of things that they do to take advantage of you? We're going to go through all of that and more. But first, you need to agree to something. You need to agree to hold Mark Melnick and T3 Live not liable for anything you hear, say, thought of, dreamt about, read while you were on the toilet regarding this video. You hold us completely unliable for anything through this video. And if you do not agree to that, you must exit this video now. And if you do agree, kindly hit play. Thank you so much for agreeing to that, and hopefully I could bring you some value. So we've all seen it. There are dozens of these swing trading services out there. A lot of them with very fancy names, Swing Traders Anonymous or whatever. I'm making that name up. But there's a lot of scams out there. There's a lot of scams that have been out there trying to suck you in. It's a very enticing lure if you stop and you think about it. Do you want to make that extra income? Do you want to make that easy extra income while you're working a primary job? Do you still want to dabble in the market? Maybe you have a very small account and it's very hard to follow some of these things. Do you still want to grow it? Do you still want to be involved in the market? Maybe you have a very large account and you're looking for strategies that are very scalable. How do you do that? Who do you follow? What kind of swing trading services are out there? And I want to show you the commonality of scams that exist within our industry, and of course, at the end of this video, the solution to it. So I'm going to ask you, with the 5 to 10 to dozens of emails that flutter email boxes throughout the months of all these new swing trading services, I'm going to ask you if some of these things on the list sound familiar. We're going to start with the first one, P&Ls, hashtag old news. It's kind of funny. One of the traders in the room said, Mark, you loaded the boat with sale. You loaded the boat with Stitch Fix. You could have shown a P&L that would have blown the socks off any of these people. And I said, you're right. I could have, but I didn't. And the reason why I don't show that, even though every single person who bought sale with me is up money, whether they like it or not. I mean, the stock went straight up since we bought it. You couldn't have lost money if you tried. If you struggled to lose money on sale following what we did, you would fail. You would fail miserably and you'd be up money. But me showing a heavy P&L, some P&Ls take $10 million of buying power in order to execute effectively. What does that do for the person with a $1,000 account? What does that do for the $2,000 account? How about this? During a quarter, John Doe, no offense to anybody named John or have the last name Doe out there, John Doe made $100,000 in the market swinging. You should follow this John Doe today. Here's the services. I'm going to give you my 999-page book, which is full of useless garbage that will never help you in the future. All right, I just sold my Apple calls, by the way. Guys, I just sold my Apple calls on that Q's bounce. Okay, just made some money. I told you I was going to get paid for doing this Newsbeat show. All right, anyway, back to what I was saying. And I sold out early. I knew the market was going to bounce there. I sold out early, guys, because I want to do this video and help the world. All right, sorry about that. So when it comes to P&Ls, a lot of it is look how this guru did this quarter. Look how this guru did during the earnings season. $200,000. But what about last earnings season? Which earnings season? Was it 3 earnings seasons ago? 2 earnings seasons ago? 1, 5, 10, 15? They took the best of what the guru did. They put it up on a pedestal up high with shining spotlights all over it. And they use that to convince you of the guru's skill and the guru's talent. What they did not show, of course, is when the guru did it and how the guru did between that day and today, in which the guru obviously hid his P&L. And the only reason why a guru would hide their P&L, generally speaking, is because there's nothing good to show. And that is one of the scams out there. So watch out for P&Ls that are old. The second one is no exact timestamps of entries and exits. You don't get an exact timestamp of entries and exits. They usually sound a little like this. I watching certain stock for ideal, and I wait for ideal and set up to come in, and then when it come in, I think I execute. So you're getting ideas, but you're not getting entries and exits. Meaning, if you wanted to actually duplicate the results of the guru, it would be impossible. It would be impossible. It would be impossible because you don't know exactly where the guru is entering or exiting. In fact, the guru should be able to, if it's really a transparent service, as they say, and I'm calling people out there for all the bullshit emails that flood my box, I'm calling you out there. If we had all your entries and exits or a similar range, our P&L would be very similar to yours, right? Number three, no idea of the guru's buying power, making duplicating the results impossible. So one of the most fancy things when you show a and again, I've showed multi-million dollar P&Ls. You know, when you show a multi-million dollar P&L, the most common question people come in, well, how much money did you make that on? That is the right question. That is the right question. How much money did it take you to make that $1,000,000? Can I do it on my $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, 25, 50, $100,000 account? Uh-oh, don't ask that question. It sort of makes me look like the dipshit that I am trying to pitch you into a service in which will hurt you and help me because I need to get paid from you subscribing to me. So you have no idea of the guru's buying power. You have no idea how to duplicate the results because they don't put you in a position to do so. The next thing is there's no scalability. So gurus that are attacking little small cap names, look, there's a million small cap guys out there. You know why? You know what happens when a popular person, or I don't want to call him a guru, or yeah, maybe in quotes, guru, a popular guru buys a small cap stock and discloses it to their trading community. You know what happens with the small cap stock generally? Any of you guys in the room want to take a guess? Oh, it spikes up real quick. Wow. This turns into a gray area. A gray area that I like to call, you call it spikes and plummets? Yeah, spikes and plummets. I like to call it pump and dumping, but the gray area, the legal version of pump and dumping. Because what they like to do is they'll tell you they went long. They're not obligated to tell you that they bought 20,000 shares of the $10 name that you're looking at. The stock spiked up 15 cents. They sold their 20,000 shares for a $3,000 profit. Then they sit back and they pray that the stock goes up. They'll give you a stop. Oh, stop loss will be buy here. First target will be up here, and stop loss be $9.90. And they'll tell you that, and they will really hope that the stock goes up. They do want you to make money, but the way they made their money is by disclosing the trade to you. The way to avoid that when it comes to gurus and the way to have infinite scalability is to trade the largest names. Now, most people say, Mark, I have a $5,000 account, a $10,000 account. I cannot trade the largest names. That is a fallacy. That is a fallacy. That is not true. I will prove that to you at the end of this video. Stay tuned because I'm going to give you the solution. It's going to be something that'll blow your mind. Another thing is too much work. Too much work. They try to bring you value by saying, I do video every week, show you what I watch on watch list. Some of you guys are in full-time jobs. Some of you guys don't have time for this BS to sit there and learn. Some of you do, and it's great for those people who like the videos, but you have to understand there's a whole other community. And there's a whole other community which gets pitched into these swing trading scam services. Um, there's a whole other community who have a full-time job. Look, I have a full-time job. I don't have time to watch your 2-hour video hypothesizing of what you're thinking of buying or selling. Where's the value in that? And then, of course, we get to number 6 on the list where it's ideas and not true answers. You know, you know how it sounds like when I buy swing strategies in the room. Guys, what do you like? Guys, do you like this? What do you think of this one, guys? You like it? Yeah, I'm buying it. It's a community effort. It's a collaborated effort. Having a guru say, I watch these setups because one moving average go over under or pivot point go up, those are the people that will blow your account up. And you probably have already, unfortunately, some of you are like, oh my God, this Melnick guy is absolutely right. Why didn't someone do this video earlier? And I apologize. I really wish I did this video 10 years ago and try to save all you guys from this. Believe me, I honestly, humbly wish I did. Better late than never. And the next thing, of course, is fuzzy transparency. You don't know exactly where the entries are. You don't number 7, you don't know anything that, happened. They'll give you a number. You'll find out that the guru who gray area pumped and dumped your $10 name and I say gray area because they're doing it legally. They're pumping and dumping legally. They're buying a stock, they're telling you they opened up a position, and then they'll sell into you buying it. And then they'll show you the P&L without the share sizes, without the entry and exit, and they'll act like they're smart, like they did something incredible, when in actuality they're actually using you the majority of the time to make their money. So you get fuzzy transparency. Number 8, of course, is the post analysis of the tape after the fact. The $10 name in which they made a few grand selling at 10.15, but they held back on a couple thousand shares on the house. And they'll say, wow, look at this stock, how it ripped through ceiling after we hit first target. And I take off some at first target, and then second target come. You know what targets are? Targets are most of the time known as bullshit, especially in a chaotic environment. Because if the market starts turning down, you could take your targets on your long trades, and you know what you could do with them. If the market starts ripping up, you could take targets on your short trades, and you know what you could do with them. So post analysis of the tape after the fact is exactly like the Captain Hindsights out there, in which I pointed out, and if you watch my Sunday video, and my Monday video, and my Tuesday video, and my Wednesday video, and my Thursday video, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. So when we're loading the boat here, the market explodes up, all of a sudden after Wednesday, all the gurus come out of the woodshed and they're like, maybe market need get hit one more time and then go up. Maybe market go up. Maybe bulls come out of woodshed. And they come out and they act like they're bringing you value when all they're doing is defecating in your ears. That is all that they are doing. Here's the bottom line with this market rally. Unless you had somebody telling you Friday, Sunday, Monday that you need to be buying and buying and buying and buying and buying and buying like we did, you probably missed the majority of this up move. One of the biggest Q's up move ever. 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 You missed that. So instead of the guru coming out, I would have so much more respect for the guru if they came out and they're like, we missed the move. Respect. But don't come out and act like I was telling you to buy when in actuality, almost nobody around them actually made money. 1%, 2% of the traders in their room made money off their prediction. Of course, the last thing is, this is nice when you see P&L number, but not how many shares were traded, because they hide their commission rate from you or commission variables. A break-even trade to one trader could be a losing trade to another, could be a profitable trade to another. There are so many different commission rates, and these gurus have the best commission rates out there. I know I have a phenomenal commission rate. The issue with these commission rates are it can hurt traders and help traders and cause varying results. So that's why anytime a trader posts any P&L, whether it's swing trading or intraday, and you don't see any share size, call it out for the scam that it is. You have to stop and actually ask yourself, instead of getting blinded by the two, three, four, $5,000 P&L that's in front of your face, stop and ask, why is this guru hiding the number of shares or option contracts that he or she traded? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself that. And the answer is really the same. The guru has something to hide from you. The guru doesn't want to show that they make their money pumping and dumping within a room and scalping off telling traders their entries. I've been at this job 11 years. I've seen the most despicable, dare I say, evil things that these gurus do to take advantage of you, yet they still get propped up on a platform and they still have the platform to speak to you and take advantage of you. The whole point of this is to end it now. So, with that being said, what is the solution? What is the solution? Well, I have a charitable account. I have a charitable account here, which I started on December 6th. I'm going to show it to you because, oh my God, I have nothing to hide. Like every other guru services that you subscribe to out there. History. I'm going to scroll down to my history and right over here. Right over here. I'm sorry, I said December 6th. Let me just move my mug. I don't know if you could read it here, but here is the deposit from my account. What you see over here are the two free stocks that Robinhood gave me, which actually, so I will honestly say $8.63 of my P&L came from two free stocks from Robinhood. Um, Other than that, everything else is legit. I didn't even want these stocks, hence why I sold them. But here we go. I fund my account with $10,000. I'm putting myself in the trenches with you. 100% of this goes to charitable causes. Here is my account opening on December 7th of this month. And here are all the trades that I've done every step of the way. And not only that, every executed order, entry, and exit, guess what? Is right over here on our Twitter. Is right over here on our Twitter every single time in real time. In real time. You know what? I type out the trade, I type out the fill in which I'm about to get, I put in the order and I wait. And as soon as that fill gets off at the price, I hit click and send out the exact price I paid. You get this information immediately, depending on your access to Twitter's network. Generally, if you're in any area which has phone access, you get this information immediately. You're at work, you get a text on your phone immediately. You want to know what it's like to follow a guru? And guess what? This is Apple. This is a $10,000 account trading Apple. Let's look. Let's look at the type of names you could trade utilizing my strategy. So, opened up a $10,000 account. Tesla, Apple, Pivotal, Spotify, UPS, GLD, Gold, BX, Goldman Sachs, $200 name, Nvidia, Citigroup, OIH, Oil, Baba, Amazon, which I tried to open and actually didn't get filled on, but yes, you can easily trade Amazon too. BX, Apple, Twilio, Home Depot, Caterpillar, the VXX. And guess what? You get every single order. Since a lot of you guys take off on, I just wanted to share with you, since a lot of you guys take off on Monday, which is the last day of trade after today, I want to show you that as of this moment, subtracting the $8 or $9 that I made from my 2 free shares of Fitbit and AK Steel, my account as of this month is up 10.1%. It's up 10%. Majority long. There were some put plays. The majority long, 10.1%. Real results, duplicatable results. Duplicatable results on a $10 million account, duplicatable results on a $1,000 account. This is the true swing trading service, not the bullshit service you're part of now. In your bullshit service, how many of these things do you suffer from? How are they propping up the guru later? How many of these things here do you suffer from on your current swing service, which you should cancel yesterday? How many? Guess what? You know how many of those you're going to suffer with me? You know how many of these things you're going to suffer with me? Zero. Zero. I will give you the good. I will give you the bad. I will give you the ugly. I will show you how to build true wealth the way I am doing it. Now, I have another account which I go heavier on these positions, so I'm effing killing it this month. But I will say, I do want to put myself in the trenches with you. I do want to put myself in the trenches with you and show you that you could take a modest account. I had a vote in the room, literally, this modest account. Where did I come up with the number 10,000? I literally went to the room. Guys, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 25,000, 50,000, 100,000. Where do you want this account to be? And the room voted. Everybody in the room, I collected hundreds of votes. And they voted 10,000 was the most common answer. That's why I have a $10,000 account. I want to show you that no matter what size your account, you could get back on the right track. And if you had a $10,000 account, your Newsbeat Live subscription for the year, which also has a swing trader, you know what the funny thing is? I'm actually not on salary here. I'm not on salary. You know how many of the gurus around every firm collect salaries? Every firm out there? You know how many of them collect salaries? They do. You know what happens when you have a boss paying you a salary? They need to nickel and dime you every step of the way for every single service. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to encompass the all-in-one Super Melnick service. You want to be part of the room? You get it. You want just the swing trades on Twitter? You get it. You want all of the above? You get it. You want to ask your questions at night? You get it. You want to come into the room here and there and get all my tweets and get all my updates and get my annual report for 2019? You get it for one price. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet. Whether you eat 2 chicken wings and grab a Sprite, or you're like me and you try to make the place lose money by entering, you get to pay the same price. I don't want this service promoted. I don't want this service. I want it promoted. I don't want it to be separate from the Newsbeat Live thing. I want it to be an addition, added value. Now, why am I bringing this to you now? Why am I showing you this now? Because I would like any guru out there to show me what they could do with a $10,000 account. I have way more P&L than this. This is just a charity account. I want to see a guru out there show me what they did with a $10,000 account for this month of December. I'd like to see how their portfolios were for this December. I would like to see how well they did. And I want to see if they shared every single trade with you in real time as it was opening, as it was closed, every step of the way. That's what I want to see. I want to see updates after you close out positions. I want to see updates like, here are my current open positions. Look, you have some winners, one loser, all the rest winners. I want to see it. Because otherwise, if you don't see it, you are going to fall victim in 2019 to the same BS in which you chewed up on 2018. You want it? You want some, you want to change your life forever? Is that what you want right now? Well, I want to show you one thing. As the second most attractive person here, and the best trader, but the second most attractive person. I mean, I don't know why they put my picture with Scott Redler. I'll never be the most handsome man. But as the second most attractive person here, here's what is happening. As of January 1st, this service, this Twitter service, is going to $24.95 a year. I know it's worth it at $24.95, and I know a lot of you will be paying that. What I am saying is right now, you can get it cheaper. You can reach out to T3 right now, get this service cheaper for 2019. Info at t3live.com, 888-998-3548. It's a toll-free number. And again, by far the best trader here. I am. I wouldn't be surprised if my P&Ls are over every single person's here's P&L combined. If they want to sit down and do the numbers, I'm not claiming it is, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was. And you get to be part of the second most attractive person service. And when it comes to transparency, I don't think it's even possible to be more transparent than this. I'm showing you exactly. If you follow all my entries and exits on Twitters, you come out with this number. Again, short of the $8 that I'm up from selling my two free stocks. When you open up a Robinhood account, you're also going to get a free stock. So you might actually go higher than me. You get the picture. The point of me doing Robinhood is everybody pays the same commission, zero. So it's not like I have a better deal, I have a better setup. Everybody is put in the same boat. I go in the trenches with you. I am going to show you month after month after month after month after month how easy it is to remain overall consistent swing trading without. I'm not going to give you a 1,000-page BS book. I'm not going to give you my ideals and videos and charge you for them and act like I'm bringing you some value. I'm going to give you I'm going to give you the answers. I'm going to give you all the answers. And if you're in the Newsbeat live room, you'll see how we're, you know, coming up with these answers, but you don't have to. You could just have the answers. You can have the cheat sheet. You can have the cheat sheet to the test the night before. You could have been part of the largest up move in Triple Q's history by being part of this service that opened up. It was funded on December 7th. Since December 7th, look, we're net long. We are very long. This is where my account opened. Right here, the money was free on December 7th. Look at this. See this huge down move since? We're up we're up over 10% going long. You want to talk about value? You want to talk about, and I told you every entry and exit every step of the way in real time, whether you were on your phone at work, whether you're in the room, you get it all. So be careful. Don't get sucked in by the BS out there. What are your thoughts on the video? Are there any trading gurus in which you have seen, which some of the things that I showed you seem a little fishy? That's weird. There is fuzzy transparency. There is too much work. There is no scalability. There are old P&Ls. There are no exact timestamps of entries and exits, just generalizations. Comment, like, share this video with other people out there. Let's make 2019 a year in which every trader has an opportunity to be successful. Reach out today. The prices are going up in 2019. That's blanket wide for every service, whether you like the service or not. For this service, it's being included as well. Make sure you sign up today for the Newsbeat Live service, which comes with everything. It's not even a swing service. Every one of my products alone can stand on their own 2 feet. You get all of them, whether you use one of them, two of them, whether you eat the seafood in the buffet, the beef, the chicken, the dessert, the soda, or maybe you just come in for a slice of all you can eat buffet pizza, which please don't do that. And then you eat a soda and you take a soda and you leave. Whatever you want, it's here for you. Take advantage of it today. Let's have a solid 2019. I hope you guys enjoyed the Newsbeat show. Happy trading, make money. I'll see you guys Sunday night for the next Newsbeat show and Monday morning for the last day of trade of 2018 right here on the Newsbeat live trading broadcast. Keep in mind, if you sign up before Monday, you get my annual report for free, which is not being promoted. So I'm telling you, you'll get my annual report for free. You're going to get my swing trading Twitter service for free, and you'll know everything I'm doing. You'll have full access to the room as well. So take advantage today. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend.